Welcome, and thank you for joining me. I'm Sandy of Lolly and Sand, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Canada. I'm hoping to inspire you tonight with some simple designs for Christmas cards. We don't need to stress out. We can just find something really easy. So I think I have it here. Let me just see if we're working properly. There we go. Oh, we're crooked though. Let's fix that. Oh, you know what it is? My base is crooked. I realized about a second before I started that one, my camera was going to go this way instead of landscape, and that would be crappy. And then two, that this was way too far away from me. So I hope that improves things. Hey Tracy, welcome. Alrighty, so I say we get to it because, as mentioned in the comments, we are making multiples tonight of some cards. Okay, so to keep it really simple, I find when I'm making a whole, like multiples of cards, is to use one stamp set. So we're going to use Itty Bitty Christmas, and there's so much to choose from. And there are outside wishes and inside wishes, which is great. And I just love the different fonts that they've given us so many choices. So it's a great set. And I believe this is in the annual catalog. So it's not new, but it's a definite keeper. Hey, Janice and Mercy and Grace. All right. The other things that we're using are, alrighty, the stitched rectangle dies. I have to say these are probably some of my favorites because there's so many. What is there? 13 dies in here. So we're going to use I've already actually die cut because otherwise it would take forever. And we're using the 'Tis the Season 6x6 Designer Series paper, DSP. And right now it's on sale with a whole bunch of other DSPs are also on sale, but only till the 31st. So if you want some, get them while they're on sale. Stock up. It's perfect. Anyway, there's really pretty patterns, and I love the colors because we're looking at, I'll just give you the main colors: cherry cobbler, garden green, real red, shaded spruce. Perfect. Hey, Julie and Krista. All right, so let's get this put away and move on. All right, so first thing, we'll get this done first. Brought out my trimmer for one thing. So when you're making multiples, I would say have the orientation all the same. Now that's me. I just like to keep it simple. Keeping it simple. So I'm hoping this shows. So I happen to like my cards, and I'll show you. I'm very fond of my cards going this direction, standing up really nicely. Of course, they'll stand up sideways as well, or portrait, landscape, whatever. Either way they'll stand up. This is just what I've chosen for these. So what I would normally do if I was just making like one card, I would just go, so this is 8.5 by 11, so half of this paper is 4 1/4, and I would just cut it. But that means, like if I've done, what have I done? 7, that means I have to score a lot. So instead, we start with the scoring. So it's at 5.5, which is the midway mark, and make sure we use the right blade because that never works out well. So I've made you can see my score line. Then all I have to do is go to 4 1/4. I think I just made, oh, I didn't, and zoom. So these two are already scored. It's a time saver. Hey, Kathy Jean. Hi there. Now, the other thing that I like, do I have a bone folder? I do, is I like to use this part of my, I don't know if that's in the frame. I'll do it this way. This part of my trimmer, because right now, if I lay that flat, it's pretty flat, but I mean, maybe I'm just like over particular. I don't know. Anyway, so we'll go like this. And so I've got the edges directly here. I realize I scored it, but if I go like that, every single card you do is going to be perfect. And that's what I like. Nothing's really perfect, but better than not. So then we can just fold the other one and do the, oh. The only thing is, the cutter makes this little edge. So I like to put that to the inside of the card. So we'll do that again. Line it up, nice and straight. And then bring this. So that saved me a whole lot of time in prepping a whole lot of Christmas cards. So the bases are done. So basically, hey Valerie, yes, dinner can wait. I know. I think I'm kind of like a hobbit. I had my early dinner and now I'm, you know, it'll be my later dinner. So I've got, what, 5 of them here. So I would have all those stacked up. Then the other thing is I would also do all of my embossing. So this is Whisper White. It's all Whisper White. And I emboss this using, and you know, I don't know why I can never remember the name of this. Tasteful Textile? Anybody? Wait, it is in the catalog, but we'll keep going. I believe it is. It's on my blog. But for some reason, the name of this always escapes me. So I like nice little neat piles. So I have those. And then I went ahead as well. And like I said, I was using the rectangle dies, stitched rectangle dies. So you can see, I think you can see the stitching on that if I take it nice and slow. And then I just took the 'Tis the Season DSP and I just randomly cut out a bunch. So I'll show you 2 of the cards for starters so you get an idea of what we're looking at. For every card, now this may look like a memento, but I actually used early espresso and my eyes can't tell the difference personally. So you see the triangles on these, really simple. What I find is really important on a plain card is to pop things up. So this layer's popped up, this layer, and I just decided to go on an angle because it looked fun. A little bit of embellishment, some sparkles, and boom, you're done. And then that one as well, same thing. Now this is a card I could see possibly giving to a man. I don't think that really, I don't really see the difference, but if I was a baker, I should have a sugar sprinkled season, that would be perfect. So peace and happiness, a couple of die cuts, a little bit of trim, and you're done. So let's go on with that. So I'm going to set these aside because right now with that, I don't need the base card bases right now. We've got those. Let's stamp. Oh, sorry. I can do that again. Oh, everything's too high. I wonder, maybe I'll tip it this. Uh-oh. Don't touch the screen. Okay, hopefully that's better. And it's because of the delay that I can't tell. My camera is actually about 1.5 feet high, which is really weird that it looks so low, unless it's on some kind of close-up thing that I'm not familiar with. Anyway, so hopefully there's the 2 cards. Waiting again, of course, for I'll show them again at the end, but I'm pretty sure that's better. Like I said, hopefully the video catches up. So I also like to do my stamping at the same time. Now, what I did is I actually had a bigger piece of paper and I stamped everything all at once, just knowing that I was probably going to use smaller dies. Kind of stuck to those. So this is my old early espresso, like in the old flip. It is still in perfect A1 condition, so there's no reason to get rid of it. All right, so tap, tap, tap. No smushing, just tapping. And because I know the dies, I pretty well know that how much space I need. If you're not sure, it would be good to actually have the die handy, because as you know, oh, see, it doesn't matter that it's upside down because we are going to die cut. And then this one is a different shape, and I would just, so let's go over here a bit. So I would do all of them, and I would close this up. Well, I'm glad everything's in frame now. Phew, I have to keep, I almost have taped off area, but every time it's different. Okay, so there they are there. And you just see how crisp that looks. I actually did do this. I did a test with the memento, And I don't know why, but it just looks so thick. And with the early espresso, it's very crisp. So I'm loving early espresso right now. So magic, here we go. There they are, die cut. And you might be saying, why on earth would you do that? I don't know. I thought I will get to it. I figure that out as we go along. So let's do this. We'll set those over there. I know these two are going to go together because they just look like they go together. So, and kind of set them on. Oh no, did some inky fingers turn them over, right? Checking. I was afraid I would have blueberries and black cherries on my hands because I had made a smoothie, and I always have to heat up the cherries so I can pull them apart and make sure there isn't a pit in them, because that's what I've been encountering. Okay, so let's go here. Then I have 3 pieces left, so let's go there. And go there. This isn't how they're going to look. This is just me setting them down. Ooh, I had the wrong side. I think I can tell by the feel of it that I actually cut it this direction. So that's good. Leave those aside. And then, well, we'll just make one at a time. Let's go for this one. So, and because I haven't really said to myself, oh, it has to be a specific way, we are kind of winging it. All right, now, the other thing I did is I brought, the double wide case from Stampin' Up for keeping things. And this is where I put all my little pieces, where I'm like, I didn't use them today, but I will use them someday, so I didn't want to toss them. So I clearly have a couple, oh, no, I have 3 mousse in here. Kind of like that. A little candy cane trick, kind of like that. I have lots of other things in here, but I think I'm going to pull out some pieces. Oh, that one's white. Well, we'll try that. I have white, copper. Don't think I'll use that. Maybe, and the mousse I like is this one, so I might put the mousse on there. And we'll just pull out some more pieces. Does anyone else do this? Like have a bunch of, I think actually I was prepping for a class, and then I just ended up making more than I needed, and I'm like, yeah, that's okay. Okay, I have that in gold and in bronze. I got little acorns. I've got another tree. I don't think I'll use that. That looks a different kind of busy. I even have my trees that I watercolored here. So, can't toss them. Ooh, there's another tree. I like that one. Might use it, might not. So what I'm basically saying is all the cards are actually pretty simple, and it's just a matter then of putting a little bit of embellishment on them, and boom, you're done. So, oh, that's another white one, and okay, that should be good for now. Close that up. It's got lots of little pieces in it. All right, so for this one, and you can change it up any way you want. All right. I like this one. This seems like a good sentiment for this. So I could go this way and have the tree kind of over here. I like things to touch, as you know. Pieces should touch. So I could go like that. I could raise that up a little bit. Oh, and I've got that tree too, but I don't think I like that one as much. Okay. Yep, saving. We save pieces, save time, because sometimes, you know what? Sometimes I've got like a thank you card or birthday card to send, or I just go in there, find something pretty, put it together, and done. Oops, don't put those on upside down. So those are the candy canes. We'll kind of go there. So we're basically flying by the seat of our pants right now, because I haven't quite decided how I would want that to be. Maybe that'll get, oh, there's my mistake. Always keep those two. There's 2 sides to your paper. All right. Oh, mini. I don't want the minis. I want the bigger ones. There we go. I have lots of mini. Oh, I've got lots of these too. All right. So I am going to pop up the sentiment. So we'll go from there. And I don't know what we're going to embellish with yet, and that's okay. That would look kind of cute. You know, me and my white space. And it doesn't mean it has to be left. Like I could, yeah, not really that. But I'm going to just put something on. Don't know what. Maybe nothing. Maybe this card doesn't get anything. All right, let's toss that piece on. I like both sides of the paper. So, you know, when you're die cutting with the stitched, any of the stitched dies, like I said, you will feel that one side has like bumps under here. So you kind of need to make that decision ahead of time as to what you're going to, what side you're going to use of your paper. Let's see if I could go there. Probably pop the tree up. Oh, probably. No doubt popping the tree up. Exactly. So I was talking with my daughter about Christmas, and looks like we're pretty well doing all of our Christmas shopping online. And I was just curious, are you going into stores? Are you also shopping online, or a little bit of both? It's going to be an interesting season, let's put it that way. Very interesting. So I'm curious as to what everybody else is doing, because sometimes we feel a little disconnected, you know, from everybody. All right, let's say we just put that kind of there. Kind of like that. Think about embellishments last. Okay, I think, yeah, I'll put this one on here. Okay. So, I wasn't sure about the bells, but I thought I'd go for it. And we can do this one a little bit different if we want. Hadn't really thought about I hadn't thought of how any of these were going to go, other than I knew that I'd have my sentiments done. No, I don't like that. Now we could do another one on an angle, perhaps. Let's see how that looks. So it's kind of a large piece, so. Ooh, I kind of like that. Okay, decision made. Mostly online, there you go. I'm just amazed at, because I never really online shopped before. I mean, other than groceries, but I'm amazed at, you know, I'm going to sound old or something. I'm amazed at the stuff you can get online. It's crazy. Hey, Lisa, welcome. Manitoba. Do you have snow there? Curious. I know my cousins do. They were at in Banff. My cousin, I should say, not cousins. And there sure was snow there. I know that's a different province, but you knew. All right, pop that up too. Might as well just keep the dimensionals nice and handy. Yeah, let's go here, 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 here. So we are making easy Christmas cards tonight. Easy, quick, and they're pretty. And the fact that they're homemade, I think, is good. Like, I think sometimes I tend to overcomplicate things, you know, overthink them, maybe have a little more than's necessary. Sometimes I might be using, nope, I think I'll go there. And yeah, so I thought I'd better dial it back a couple notches at this point. Now, the other thing that I didn't mention is we also have, and I didn't know which one I was going to use, so I brought a bunch of ribbon with me. So the woven, braided trim. Is this a specific color or just red? Real red. There we go. And then, well, this is part of a combo pack, but this is bronze colored, nice and shiny. This is part of a combo pack as well. This is, as you know, my favorite. That trim in a combo pack. And then this one has a real name, which is embroidered ribbon, and it's just kind of earthy tones. So, not sure. I just brought them. I may or may not use them, not sure. Well, it looks like a dog's breakfast here, doesn't it? Oh. Ugh. I don't know what kind of, I think I like the snow that's really light. You know, not too heavy. Shoveling is a bit of a brute, as you know. All right, let's go here. I guess I should put that straight so I can see. Now, normally I like things connected, so we'll find a way perhaps to do that. And I'm not liking that. I could use some of these. Just something to add a little something, something, you know? I kind of like that. Nice and plain. And again, we still have the, well, let's see what we have here. I don't want that one. Maybe this one. Let's see. Get. Oh, you almost lost those. I don't know. Ribbon, no ribbons, hard to say. Make a bow. Hey, Norma Jean. Oh, what did you miss? Well, we're making Christmas cards, Norma Jean, and we're only using the 'Tis the Season DSP, the Itty Bitty Christmas stamp set, stitch rectangles, and early espresso ink, and then some embellishments. Nah, I don't like that. But do I want it to go across? Maybe. Just a little line. No, I'm not really feeling it. Okay, back it goes. But I do like these little guys. So glue dots are right here. We will use a couple of those. And I know I have my Take Your Pick tool. And if you don't have the Take Your Pick tool, I'm going to recommend that you get it, because I don't like having so many tools. So this one has 2 different ends, and I had to take a card apart, and it had dimensionals. I just went under the dimensionals and out they came. This is a putty end that helps you pick things up, like sequins and such. And there's also the brush end that will clean up all those little bits that you find in die cuts. Not these particular die cuts, mind you, but in die cuts. See if we can get that under there without that showing. Might have done that a little too low. Did I? Because there should be, yeah, there is. I also do a lot of pulling apart. There we go. All right, let's do that again. I could glue. I'm just choosing not to, you know? So yeah, like I said, I think this is just one of those Christmases that everything, you know, just everything's going to be so a little bit quieter. I did confirm with my sister that there won't be a family dinner this year. It's kind of sad because I really do enjoy that, but you know, it is what it is. So a little bit there, we may embellish. Let's go to the next one. I don't want to set that on the ink. Phew! That would be bad. All right, I do know this is kind of the same. Like I said, when you're making these, like not on camera, let's say, you're just making them at home, they go a lot faster because, you know, you're not talking like me through it. Am I going to raise this one up? Maybe, or am I going to raise the moose up? I think I'll raise the moose up. Looks like he's going for a good walk. So with everything being die cut and everything being embossed, everything being, all the bases done, it's such a nice process. Oh, I know. I was kind of wondering what paper I used. I know this is one of the fall papers, and this one, he doesn't have spots. It's part of the paper. Well, he does have spots, but it's part of the paper. Alrighty. Okie dokie dokie doo. There's another one. How odd that I haven't cut the outside of that one yet. I'm forever cutting it and having, like, you know, edges gone. I don't know. But hey, it happens. Alrighty. All right, so let's get this one on and get all the little, oh, if you put them in the garbage or the recycle the first time, you only have to touch it once. New rules, you know. That one looks a little crooked. Can we fix that? Oh gosh, I hope so. Maybe not. Oh, it feels like it's moving. I feel like I'm going to rip it. Please don't rip it. Oh, I ripped it. Okay, guess where the moose will be? No. Oh, poop, I ripped it. Darn it. Okay, let's just put that back on and pretend that didn't happen. I should listen to myself when I say I think I'm going to rip it, that I did. Okay. That didn't happen. Oh, you know what might be a good idea then? No, that won't. Oh, yeah. What is she thinking? She doesn't know yet. But I do have an idea. There's always a way to fix things, right? What a mess we have going on here. Oh my goodness. This is nothing, actually. Nothing. All right. Try and squish that down. So that's, I put it on with the take your pick, but then I squish it with my fingers. Idea for that as well. So this kind of came to mind because it just looked kind of woodsy. It looked like it belonged there, but you're saying, but there's a piece there. I do know that. So we will fix that. Ooh, edges, yay, my favorite. Now I know some people like to use a ton of dimensionals. I don't think that's necessary. It's paper, it is not going to come apart. So, being economical today. Alrighty, so let's just kind of put that right about there. Nope, up a little higher. There. I didn't bring my, the one trim I was thinking of, so may have to think up something else. All right, so that's there, but let's make a little bow. Ooh, I can make a bow out of a copper. Interesting. Oh, uh-oh. And then they all knot. It's kind of like playing with wool, All right, that wasn't too bad. All right, so I'll make a little bow, and that will cover up that little glue dot there. So I'm just going to use bunny ears. That seems like the way to go. Oh, hi from Alberta. Hi, Catherine. I may have missed a few people, and I do apologize. If there's any questions, I'll go back over the video later or tomorrow. Yep, cover it up. Now I can make that bow smaller. So I just find the bunny ear method is pretty easy for that. And I thought I got my other scissors. Oh, there they are. These ones are just a little bit sharper. Trim those ends. And don't think we'll use that again. And then, you guessed it, a glue dot. And if you're new to me, this is on here to hold that from rolling and falling apart. So that little bit of ribbon just does the trick. I think what I might do with this one, I wonder, I don't usually put 2 ribbons on, and I'm not really liking that, is, what else can we do? Yeah, I want that other trim, so let's set that aside for now. Next, let's go to, let's go to putting on the goodies now. Okay, I don't really feel I want ribbon on this one either. How weird. I do like some sparkle, mind you, but we can get that from embellishments. So I brought a bunch of different ones. I know these are the Elegant Faceted Gems. And we have the red rhinestones. Oh, the gold glimmer dots. And I think these are the Faceted Gems. So I'm not really sure which I'm going to use. Haven't thought that through either. Not yet. This one could use a little bit more color. Is it going to be red? I think so. All right, so you can use the putty end to pick these up, or just pick them up. Oop, there we go. And I will, I'm still going to fix that. I don't think I'm going to glue this one tonight. I do apologize, because I can wrap some string, what is it called? Linen thread around it, and that will take care of it very nicely. Don't know how many I really want on there. Not up there. Maybe over here. It's kind of placement. Remember, I'm not breaking the rules tonight, so we are using the rule of 3. Right? 3, 5, 7, odd numbers. So that's the front of that one. We're going to pretend that one's done. Okay, we have a big white space here. I'm okay with that. And somehow, let's see. Kind of feel, well, sometimes I do this. I put them on and then I just really gently, and then I take them off if I'm not sure. Kind of like that because it looks like a little droplet. I don't mind that. So I'm going to use the, I guess they're the clear ones. Maybe right there. This, I think, not completely liking it. Yeah, you can wiggle them off. You can wiggle them off. Yes, you can. No, I feel like it has to be this one too. Oh, and then my computer screen goes black. We'll see if it comes back. Otherwise, I can't see what you're saying. Yeah, I kind of like, okay, computer, what is wrong with my computer? I'm hoping we're still moving. My computer just like went black. 1 second. We're back. Crazy, crazy. I think I'm going to leave my white space. This looks kind of fun. Kind of like this and this. And then a little bit lower. Okay. Like in my white space. Next. Still no ribbon though, really. I did put those on, but I would like to, maybe one of these. These are the gilded, faceted? I forget what I said. And what size should we use? Actually go kind of like that and take, I think that size is good. We'll just put that right on there for, oh, I didn't want those to separate though. Come in, up you go, over you go. There. Oh, get over. Have to be, I shouldn't maybe be so particular. Well, I'm glad we're all back. Well, you stay down. There. And then maybe a couple more. Because it's Christmas. You can have bling on your cards. Well, it's not Christmas right now, but they're Christmas cards. You can have bling on them. For sure. Like so. So, ribbon. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. Not feeling it. Alrighty, so let's put them together and then we'll look at all of them. So, I would do all of this exactly the way I did it, where I've taken certain pieces and just start laying them out, basically. And then here's my bases, already done, like we mentioned at the beginning. And then over we go. Okay, get rid of the glue boogie. 1 second. There we go. Alrighty. You know this is my favorite, my absolute favorite embossing folder. I don't know if you have it, I'm pretty sure you're enjoying it as well. If you don't have it, you need it. You need it. All right. I do love this DSP, and I really think it's just so pretty and so different that you can make the cards this much different using the same paper. Love it. Now, one thing before I forget, because I might, is I will put important links up at the end of the video, and that will take you to some will take you to my blog, some will take you to shop if you wish. But the one is that I have a couple of classes coming up that I think you will find interesting. When you're at my blog, okay, this one we're just pretending to put on because I still have to fix that corner. Ooh, we can pretend. Now, what do they need? Well, I can put some stuff away while we think about it. Close up a few things that just don't need to be open right now. All right, put the scissors away. Alrighty. Oh, I also wanted to mention that my classes are, they will ship across Canada, but I cannot sell products to you if you're in a different country. Just rules and regulations. Don't need the tree. Put the tree away. Okay, so there's those three. I hope you like them. Let's bring out the original two. So, My plan was originally, oh, Winkastella, I did not bring that downstairs. Oh, that would have been perfect, you know? We'll pretend. Winkastella, that would be very nice. I do love Winkastella. So we'll just go over some of the things. There's that gold trim that I love, and I did purposely unwind that. Hopefully you can see that. And then here's it where it isn't unwound, but then I unwound the edges. And to do this, I simply take a couple fingers and wind it around. Behind here are glue dots holding it in place. And then I put my dimensionals on. But so different, but so different, but all the same. There you go. Oh, thank you, Julie. They are, and I wanted, it's simple as exactly what I wanted, I am, and by the way, I am more than happy to offer a class doing exactly this. So I just need to know if you're interested, basically. Anyway, my friends, let's see if I missed anything. Oh, well, if you're not on YouTube, I would very much love for you to subscribe, help me get to that 1,000 people that I need. Other than that, I will see you next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wait. Oh, I don't know. Our clocks aren't going back yet. Doesn't matter. 8 o'clock is 8 o'clock. Anyway, there we go. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful rest of your week, my friends. And take care. Okay, bye-bye.